Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Foxy New.
Canelo Alvarez exposes David Benavidez for being a weight bully. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Canelo Alvarez has blasted David Benavidez light heavyweight debut win over Alexander Volstik. He states, and I quote, "I think that is his weight class. 175 pounds is David Benavidez's weight class, and you could see he's very different. He can't do nothing with a fighter who retired in 2019. It's different when you're in your weight class and fighting with guys that are your weight." Now, when you look at it, these are nothing but facts from Canelo Alvarez. You don't have to like Canelo. You don't have to be a fan. You don't have to respect him. But these are facts. And at the end of the day, David Benavidez came out, fought Alexander Volstik, and he didn't look like a monster. He didn't go in there and destroy this guy. He didn't put him to sleep. He didn't drop him 5 or 6 times. He didn't break his jaw. He didn't look like no monster fighting at 175 pounds. So let's just be honest and unbiased about it. David Benavidez is a good fighter. He's not a great fighter. Everything that's been said about David Benavidez has simply been overhyped. Let's just be honest and unbiased. So yes, 175 pounds is David Benavidez's natural weight class. I mean, we've seen years ago David Benavidez miss weight by nearly 3 pounds. A ginormous amount of weight to miss weight by. So you see that this man has not been a true 168-pound fighter. Let's just be honest and unbiased. This the same David Benavidez decided to go up in weight instead of activating his mandatory at 168 versus Canelo. Now think about that. Why would you go up to 175 instead of activating your mandatory against Canelo? Why would you do that? You would do that simply because you can't make the weight. David Benavidez can't make 168, so he decided to activate his mandatory at 175 instead of 168. At the end of the day, we know David Benavidez at 168 was fighting guys who were smaller than him and who didn't have power. So you got to understand, David Benavidez fought Caleb Plant and Demetrius Andre. Those are the fights where people really thought David Benavidez were a monster. Neither one of those guys are a big puncher. David Benavidez has never fought a big puncher. David Benavidez never fought a big puncher, and he fought smaller guys at 168. So when he moves up to 175 and Volstik fighting a guy his own size, and he's still not a puncher, yet David Benavidez looks like no monster. He looks pedestrian. Canelo Alvarez speaking nothing but facts.